Hi, I'm Dave Balkan. I'm the owner of Balkan Sewer and Water Main Service. We're a New York City sewer and water main contractors. And there is a relatively common problem that people have across the country, and that's their drain lines freezing, it's kind of interesting because you would think that a drain line would never freeze. If it's sanitary water, it's heated water coming from your home, and drain lines, by and large, are buried underneath the ground since they work by gravity, so you would think, why would they freeze? Yet that does happen. And there's some really common causes and some really easy cures when it comes to that. One line that freezes frequently would be an area drain, because it's outside the house, and because it's not heated water, it's rainwater. So if you have a drain outside your house, every plumbing fixture has to have a trap. If your trap is outside the house, underneath an area drain, that's this, you would see a grating on top. Unless the belly of this trap is below the frost level where you live, the water in here can freeze. If you have a severe snow melt while the trap is frozen, you can get flooded. So if you trap an area drain, it's always preferable one of two things. Either the trap belly is below the frost level, or put the trap inside your house where it cannot freeze. So that's one cause and cure. Another reason drain lines can freeze is this is a house trap. Every house in New York City is supposed to have a double vent house trap. Like every trap, there's a water barrier on the bottom. That's what stops your sewer gases coming from the street into your house, the water barrier. Now, if you have your trap outside the house, or if you have a trap, say in an unheated area like a garage, if it doesn't have the plugs on it, this is a sewer, feral it's called, or if it's inside a pit that's left uncovered, you can have an Arctic blast come through, and if it's at nighttime, you're not using any water, there is no flow, the water in your trap will freeze solid. And when you wake up in the morning and you start using water, that water has no place to go. It will take many hours for something rock solid frozen to thaw out. Now the solution to that is, again, it's so super simple. You make sure that your trap has the plugs on it, not just so your line won't freeze, but so you don't get any sewer odor. And secondly, you make sure that your access pit is covered. Now, what we at Balkan install, instead of making access pits out of cinder block with steel covers, and those things that are always trip hazards and they make noise and you lose the cover and the cover rots out, we use these composite sewer access pits that are we love them. These are amazing because these are anti-slip. You can see by the top. You cannot trip and fall on them. They're also kid-proof. You tighten these bolts. Kids cannot play around in there. Vandals will not drop something into your sewer line, which will also cause a clog. So this is something that we stand behind wholeheartedly, and we hope that information helps you from not having a frozen sewer line. Thank you very much for listening.